is Mike. We're fixing to have our roof redone, and we have an aluminum roof right now, and the problem with it is every time it hails and it's bigger than a pea, it damages it. So we're going to take this off. We're going to put a steel roof on. And Old Pro Roofing's going to, Scott's going to be the one running the project, and so you can see our lovely roof now. So it's going to look better than that, right?
Oh yeah, yes. It's definitely going to look better than that.
So one of the things also is we have cedar underneath, right? Mm-hmm. And so we're going to take that off. What are they going to put up instead?
They're going to take the aluminum roof off, pull the foam off that's underneath it, take the felt off that's the underlayment. They'll remove the wood shakes on top where the wood shakes used to be. They'll replace it with 7/16 radiant barrier decking. It's basically a sheet of OSB that has a sheet of basically like aluminum foil put on top of it. Helps with the reflectivity. Anything that the Decra product that you're going back with doesn't take, then the radiant barrier decking helps with that as well.
Okay. And one problem we have in our house is we have one side of the house, the east side, it's actually very bright in our living space, and it's really dark on this side because these old windows, they have these real narrow slits. And so we're actually going to come in, what's it called?
It's called a solar tube.
Solar tube.
Yep. Basically a solar tube is something that you're starting to see a lot more now instead of a standard skylight. Skylights are big and square, and they don't help you too much with the aesthetics of the roof. You want to light up the front of the house, but you don't necessarily want a big square right up there in the middle of it. A solar tube puts about a 14-inch dome on top of the roof. We can make it look nice and pretty and trim it out with the roof. And then those two small 12 or 14-inch solar tubes will light up the room a lot like the 4-foot or 5-foot skylight that you have.
Well, we'll be starting soon, so it'll be interesting to see what it looks like here shortly.
Putting the radiant barrier plywood up. Looks like it's got foil on one side. After day one, it's about 8:30 at night, 8:40. This is after day two. Today is Tuesday. They finished about 6:30 tonight. They've got everything pulled off, and then they put on the new plywood with radiant barrier, and then some plastic on top of that, so just in case of any surprise storms. Look how clean they left it. Now they're putting on the Decra layer.
We're just up here on top of the roof at the Farley's house in Denton. And we're checking progress as they're going along. The vents look real nice, nice closed cuts right up next to the flashing. When they get the Decra put on that, put the granulars around the flashings and everything, that'll look really nice and clean. Be a really tight finish. Underlayment looks really good underneath the skylights. Coming right along on this project. They've just got the valleys laid. And they're checking the placement up here on top for the 2 solar tubes that they're going to install. So they're getting those placed inside so they know where to place them and cut the holes on the outside in the decking. Besides the synthetic underlayment, they did the ice and water shield all around the chimney. That'll definitely help and aid in any kind of leaks or anything that might happen in the leak-prone areas. Lay the ice and water shield. The raised valleys look really good. All the shingles laid out nice, laid face down.
We're going to go here. We're going to put some solar tubes in. Hopefully it will brighten up this one room.
And I work for All Pro, and I'm going to be the one, I'm going to install the skylights up there.
Okay, how long have you been doing this?
I've been doing this from 1992.
Okay.
So a little bit over 20 years.
Cool.
The power is going to be on the interior. And this is the flashing, it's going to be up on the roof.
Okay.
It is like maybe almost 20-inch diameter up there. So it's a pretty good size.
It's a solar tube, it's called.
This is the solar tube. And this is the glass going over the top of the
On top of the roof.
So it's going to be just like that.